Hello everyone and welcome to MsSprinkles Delights. You guys asked for it, so here it is. This is the Oreo cheesecake in the pressure cooker. Okay, let's get started. There's all my ingredients. I am using a 7-inch spring foam pan that I got from Aldi's. Here I have 12 Oreos that are crushed in the food processor with 2 tablespoons of salted melted butter. And you're going to take your cheesecake pan and you're going to wrap tightly a piece of aluminum foil across the bottom, around the bottom of it. This is just to kind of seal it because you are going to be doing this in the pressure cooker. So as you're going around, you're just tightening and pushing it all together so that it molds against the spring foam pan. Okay, and I'm going to spray mine with some baking spray. And this is only because it's non-stick, but I just want to make sure and assure myself that it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so here I have the Oreo crumb mixture that I made, and I'm going to press that against the bottom and up the sides of my spring foam pan. And you can use the back of your hand, your fingers, a spatula. If you use a rubber spatula, I would put a little spray on the back of it just so that it doesn't stick to the Oreos. So you just press it down really well. And then we put it in the freezer for 15 minutes so it can sit. And here I have 16 ounces of cream cheese, room temperature. And then I added a cup of sugar after I beat that cream cheese. Then you add that sugar. And then you whip that together. Now you have to mix this really well because cream cheese and sugar, it has to be mixed really well together. You don't have chunks of cream cheese in your mixture. And then I'm going to add 2 eggs. You add the eggs one at a time. Add one, mix, add another, then mix. And as you can see here, I kind of forgot that step, but I fixed it. And you just blend it well. And we're going to add the second egg. And then blend it well. And then that's a tablespoon of all-purpose flour. And then we're going to use a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And we're going to add 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And you can just dump these in. You don't have to do these like dump in and mix. Just put it all in together. And once you've added your vanilla, I used the clear because the brown extra actually puts a tint to it and I didn't want that tint, so I used clear. And then you just mix well. Make sure that everything is incorporated together. You don't have any lumps of cream cheese or anything like that. Then I took 8 Oreos and smashed them all together to make it, little chunks of Oreos. And we're actually going to take those after you smashed it. I was just doing a quick rough breakup. I wasn't really trying to make them, really small. You just take it and fold it into your cream cheese mixture. And you can add or take away however many Oreos. If you like a lot of Oreos, add more Oreos. If you like less, take away some. Once it's mixed, we have taken our pan out of the freezer from 15 minutes. Now we're going to fold in those Oreos and we'll be adding those to the spring foam pan. And shout out to Cooking with Doug's Essentials Facebook page, somebody had posted this little pan that they had got from Aldi's, and it was the craze in the group, and everybody was getting them. So I was lucky enough to actually find them because I went to 3 Aldi's and I only found that pan and a love pan. I couldn't find the other pan. So now we're going to take it and we're just going to fill the spring foam pan. And all of this will actually fit into this pan, even though it's only 7 inches. This is just enough cream cheese mixture to be able to go into your pan. And you're just going to spread it out evenly in the pan. So now I'm going to take a piece of aluminum foil and I'm going to place it around the top of the pan. Now again, you are going to be cooking in a pressure cooker, so you want to make sure that it's on there nice and tight. Okay, now so we're going to add 1 1/3 cups of water to your pressure cooker. Now you can use anywhere from a cup to a cup and a half, but I only used a cup and a third. This is a trivet that comes with most pressure cookers. You are going to sit that in your pressure cooker base, and it's going to sit like a level above your water. So now you're going to add your water, and as you can see, it's not even coming remotely close to the top, so it has all that extra where it can steam itself. So now you can take a piece of aluminum foil, you're going to fold it in half long ways, and you're creating a sling. And this is going to help you to put in and remove your cheesecake out of your pressure cooker. Fold it again in half. And you're going to take your pan and place it on top of this piece of aluminum foil. Alright, there you go. There's your sling. And it helps you pick it up, put it in, place it down into the pressure cooker as well as take it out. So you'll sit it on top of your trivet. And then just fold down those pieces of aluminum foil just at the top so you'll be able to seal your pressure cooker. Okay, we're going to put the lid on and we're going to lock it. Ensuring to make sure that your vent is closed. So we're going to put it on the canning, which for me is high heat, and we're going to put it in there for an hour. Okay, so now that we have reached that hour mark, you're going to leave it in the pressure cooker for 10 minutes. Do not touch it. Don't release the pressure. Just let it sit for 10 minutes. After it sits, it's going to naturally release most of the pressure itself. But then you just do your pressure release after your 10 minutes is up and let the rest of the pressure release. And here is just releasing the steam and the pressure. So once that's done, we unlocked it, we lifted it. As you can tell, the cheesecake is puffy. That means something was done correctly. And you're using your sling. You're just going to remove it from the pressure cooker. And there you have it. So now we're going to decorate. I did take some whipped cream in the can, of course. And just went all the way around the cheesecake. Now when you do your cheesecake, if you feel like it's too jiggly, then you can put it back in the pressure cooker for another 15-20 minutes, and that should firm it up. But you're supposed to let this thing sit for 8 hours to overnight so that it can cool and set. It's very rare that I go by anybody's recipe and really do what I'm supposed to. So when I took it out, I put it in the freezer immediately for 45 minutes, and it set up perfectly with no problems. I didn't have to wait that 8 hours and overnight. We wanted to eat it now, so I put mine in the freezer. You can do that, or you can wait the 8 hours to overnight, let it sit and cool and come together. But we want a cheesecake today, and you just decorate how you feel you want it to look. Put some crushed Oreos on top. And there's the inside of the cheesecake, you guys. Very yummy, very creamy too. Alright guys, until next time, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll know whenever I upload a new video.